Hello students, in this video we are going to solve our semester 1 final exam paper of class 7 subject science. Let me start the solution for this paper. In this paper the first question was question number 1A, choose the correct option. In that first one is Cascata is an example of blank. So the options are autotroph, parasite, saprotroph and host. So here your answer is option B, that is parasite. Cascata is an example of parasite. The second number was water from the undigested food is absorbed mainly in the dash. The options are stomach, food pipe, small intestine or large intestine. So the water from the undigested food is absorbed mainly in the large intestine. So here your answer is option D, large intestine. The third number was from the fleece or you can say hair of which animal is wool obtained. The options are goat, yak, sheep or all of the given. So here your answer is option D, that is all of the given. From these all animals, fleece or hair, we are getting wool, that is goat, yak, sheep. The fourth number is the name of an industry of the rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk. The options are silviculture, apiculture, moriculture or sericulture. So here your answer is option D, that is sericulture. The name of the industry of rearing silkworm to obtain the silk is known as the sericulture. The fifth number is which liquid is used in thermometer. The options are water, spirit, mercury or kerosene. So here your answer is option C, that is mercury. Mercury is used in the thermometer to locate the or to measure the temperature. Next, sixth number, the substance of which color absorbs maximum amount of heat. The options are white, green, red or black. So here your answer is option D, that is black. Black color absorbs more amount or most amount of the heat. Next, seventh number, which type of substance is lemon juice? The options are acidic, basic, neutral or salt. So here your answer is option A, acidic. Lemon juice is the acidic in nature. Next, eighth number, what is the chemical name of baking soda? The options are sodium carbonate, sodium hydrogen carbonate, sodium chloride or sodium hydroxide. So here your answer is option B, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate. It is the chemical name of baking soda. Next, ninth number, which of the following is a physical change? The options are burning of coal, digestion of food, photosynthesis process or the option number D is formation of steam into water or steam from water. So here your answer is option D, formation of steam from water is the physical change, as the new substance, we are not getting new substance or only state of the object is changed, so it is the physical change. In rest of the options, the chemical properties of the substance get also changed, so they are the chemical changes. Next, 10th number, which gas is produced when baking soda is mixed with vinegar? The options are oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen or nitrogen. So here your answer is option B, that is carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide gas is released when we mix baking soda with vinegar. Next, 11th number, which type of change is the explosion of a firecrackers? The options are physical change, chemical change, reversible change or none of these. So here your answer is option B, that is chemical change. While exploding the firecrackers, the heat as well as light and sound is produced. So this new all the substance we found. So this change is the chemical change. Next, 12th number, which of the following is not considered as an element of weather? The options are wind speed, humidity, climate or temperature. So here your answer is option C, that is climate. Climate is not considered as the element of weather. The rest of the options are the elements of weather. 13th number, which of the following animal can be seen in polar region? The options are toucan, white bear, macaque, or elephant? So here your answer is option B, that is white bear are seen in the polar region. Next, 14th number, which of the following is not a characteristic of an elephant living in the rainforest? The options are a large ears, silvery white man, tusk, or trunk. So here your answer is option B, that is silvery white man. Elephants living in the tropical rainforest, they do not have silvery white man. Next is, which state was hit by a cyclone twice on October 1999? The options are Bihar, Odisha, West Bengal, or Tamil Nadu. So here your answer is option B, that is Odisha was hit by a cyclone twice in October 1999. Next, 16th number, cooler air is blank than warmer air or warm air. The options are heavier, lighter, slower in speed, or more moist. So here your answer is option A, that is heavier. Cooler air is heavier than the warm air. 17th number next, how many hours in advance is a cyclone warning issued? The options are 6, 12, 24, or 72. So here your answer is 24 hours. Before 24 hours or in 24 hours advance, the cyclone warning is issued. Next, 18th number, in addition to the rock particles, the soil contains dash. The options are air and water, water and plants, minerals, organic matter, air and water, and the option D is water, air and plants. So here your answer is option C. With rock particles, the soil also contain minerals, organic matters, air and water. Next, 19th number, the water holding capacity is the highest in dash. The options are sandy soil, clay soil, loamy soil, or mixture of sand and loam. So here your answer is option B, clay soil. It has the highest water holding capacity. Next, 20th number, which type of soil is used to make pots, toys, and statues? The options are sandy soil, clay soil, loamy soil, or none of these. So here your answer is option B, that is clay soil, as the particles of the clay soils are packed together tightly, so we can make toys, pots, and statues from the clay soil. So here your answer is clay soil. So here the answers for the MCQs are given to you. You can check your answers from here. So here our question 1A gets over. Now next question is question number 1B, that is fill in the blanks. In that first one is, green plants are called blank since they synthesize their own food. So they are known as the autotrophs as they are synthesized or they make their own food, so that's why they are known as the autotrophs. Next is, amoeba digests its food in the blank. So amoeba digests its food in the food vacuoles. So your answer is food vacuole. Next is, blank and blank are animal fibers. So here you can write wool and silk are the examples of the animal fibers. Next, fourth number, the hotness of an object is determined by its blank. So whether the object is hot or cold, we can determine it by its temperature. So here your answer is temperature. Next, fifth number, temperature is measured in degree blank. So temperature is measured in degree Celsius, and you can also write degree Fahrenheit. Both answers are the right. Next, sixth number, the substance that turns moist red litmus paper blue is blank by nature. So it is basic by nature which turns moist red litmus paper into blue. Next is seventh number, changes in which new substance are formed are called blank changes. So this kind of changes are known as the chemical changes. So here your answer is chemical, in which the new substance are formed. Next, eighth number, the average weather taken over a long time is called blank. So the average weather that taken over for a long time of a particular place is known as the climate of that place. So here your answer is climate. Next, ninth number, winds are generated due to blank heating on the earth. So, they are generated due to unequal and uneven heating on the earth. So, here your answer is unequal, or you can also write uneven. Next is 10th number, the rotting dead matter in the soil is called blank. So the rotting or spoiled dead matter in the soil is known as the humus. So here your answer is humus. So here our fill in the blanks gets over. Let me check the answers for these blanks. So here the answers for the fill in the blanks are given to you. You can check your answers from here. Next question was question number 2a, that was true, write true or false, and it contains 10 marks. In this, if this sentence is right, then you have to write true, and if this sentence is wrong, then you have to write false. That first one is, the ruminants bring back swallowed grass into their mouth and chew it for some time. So here your answer is true. This kind of animals are known as the ruminants. Next, second number, wool is a synthetic fiber. So here your answer is false. Wool is a natural fiber which we are getting from the animals like sheep, camel, goat, yak, etc. Next is, a thermometer has a shining thread of mercury. So again your answer is true. It has the shining like thread of mercury. Next, fourth number, nitric acid turns red litmus into blue. So here your answer is false. Nitric acid, as the name suggests, it is the acid, so it turns blue litmus paper into red. Next, fifth number, indicator is a substance which shows different colors in acidic and basic solutions. So here your answer is true. They are known as the indicators. Next, sixth number, iron and rust are the same substance. So here your answer is false. These both are not the same substance, as rust is the oxide of iron. Next is seventh number, in summer day is long and night is short. So here your answer is true. In the summer day is long and night is short, and in the winter the situation is opposite. The day is short and night is long. Eighth number, air contracts on cooling. So here again your answer is true. It contracts on cooling, and on heating it expands. Next, ninth number, the eye of a cyclone is a calm area, that means non-violent area. So here your answer again true. And last, 10th number, the earthworms can be seen to come out from the soil in the monsoon. So again your answer is true. You can check your answers for true false from here. That is question number 2a, write true or false. Now next is question number 2b, that is match the following. In that first one is chlorophyll. So your answer is option D, leaf contains chlorophyll. So your answer is leaf. Next is nitrogen. So here your answer is rhizobium, option A. Rhizobium bacteria fix the atmospheric nitrogen into the soil. So here your answer is rhizobium. Next is cuscuta. So cuscuta is an example of parasite which depends on the other organisms. So here your answer is option E, parasite. Next, fourth number is animals. So animals are known as the heterotrophs. So here your answer is option B, heterotrophs. Last one is fifth number, that is insects. So here your answer is pitcher plant, option C, pitcher plant. It eats insect, so you can say it's as the insectivorous plant also. So these are the answers for your matching. Next matching, second number is first in that is salivary gland. So what is the function of salivary gland that you have to find? So it secretes the saliva. So your answer is saliva secretion, option B. Next is stomach. So stomach releases the acid. So here your answer is option A, acid release. Third number is liver. So liver produce or secrete bile juices. So here your answer is option D, bile juice secretion. Next is fourth number, that is small intestine. So the digestion gets completed in the small intestine. So here your answer is option C, that is digestion is completed. And last one is large intestine. So the remaining one, that is absorption of water, has completed in the large intestine. So your answer that is option E. So this one is the answer for your matching. Here the answers for the matching is given to you. You can write like this your answers. In that first column you have to write the questions, and on the opposite side of that you can write the answers directly. So this one is the answer for first matching, and this one is the answers for the second matching. Now next question in your paper was question number 3a. Differentiate between the following. In that you have to write the difference. It carries 4 marks and you have to write 2 differences. 3 total differences are given to you. You have to write 2 differences and each differences contain 2 marks. So let me see the first difference, that is between parasite and saprotrop. So in the parasite obtains its nutrition from host, or you can say a living organism. Parasites are obtaining the nutrition from the other plant, or which is known as the host. Next is saprotrop. So saprotrops obtains its nutrition from the dead or decaying matter or rotten matter. So those organisms are known as the saprotropic organisms. Next is a parasite absorbs ready-made food from the host and no need to secrete digestive juices. While getting nutrition from the host, parasite absorbing directly food from the host. There is no secretion of any digestive juices. Whereas in the saprotrops, it secretes digestive juices on the dead matter, and it converts it into the solution, and then they absorb this solution. So this is how saprotrops feed the nutritions. And last difference is the examples of this two. That is, in the parasites, Cuscuta is an example of the parasite, and in saprotrop, majority of fungi are the examples of the saprotrops. So this is the difference between saprotrops and parasite. The second, another difference was between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. So now let we see the difference between chemical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. The first difference is, in clinical thermometer, it is used to measure the temperature of a human body. And in the laboratory thermometer, it is used to measure the temperature of the object while performing experiments in the laboratory. In short, it is used in the laboratory, while clinical thermometer is used by the doctors to measure the temperature of the human body. Now next difference is their ranges. So in clinical thermometers, it measures the temperature from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Whereas the laboratory thermometer measures the temperature from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Last difference between these two is there is a kink in clinical thermometer which prevents the mercury level from falling down on its own. That means the kink is present in the clinical thermometer, and in the laboratory thermometer there is no kink in the laboratory thermometer. So this one is the difference between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Now third difference or last difference is between clay soil and sandy soil. So here the answer is given to you between clay soil and sandy soil. So in clay soil, the proportion of fine particles, or you can say small particles, is relatively higher in the clay soil, and in sandy soil the proportion of large particles is higher. Next, in clay soil, so the clay particles are packed tightly together to leaving no space or little space for air in the clay soil. Whereas in the sandy soil, the sand particles do not fit closely together, and there is large space between these particles. So this is the another difference. Next is percolation rate of water is less and good water holding capacity. That means water take a more time to pass through this clay soil, whereas in sandy soil the percolation rate is more and water holding capacity is poor. Next difference between clay soil and sandy soil is, in clay soil it is suitable soil for growing crops like wheat, paddy, etc., and in sandy soil it is used to grow the crops like cotton, etc. So for growing cotton crop, sandy loam soil, that means the mixture of sandy soil and loamy soil, is suitable. So this one is the difference between clay soil and sandy soil. Next question was question number 3b, that was the classification. In that first classification was, classify the following into good conductors of heat and bad conductors of heat. In that first one is copper. So copper is the good conductor of heat. Then after next one is wool. So it is the bad conductor of heat. The next one is iron. So iron is the good conductor of heat. And last one is plastic. So plastic is the bad conductor of heat. The next classification is for physical changes and chemical changes. In that first one is conversion of water into steam. So it is the physical change, as only the state is changed in this change. So that's why it is the physical change. Next is neutralization reaction. So it is the chemical change, as after this reaction we are getting with the new substance. Next is to explode firecrackers. So it is the again chemical change, as we had discussed that during this the voice or loud voice, then after light and many gases, other gases are, or you can say smoke is produced. So that's why it is the chemical change. And here in between that one is left, that is to color iron. So it is also a physical change. So this one is the classification between physical change and chemical change. So here the answers for the first classification is shown to you. You can check your answers from here. And here in the second one, the classification for physical change and chemical change, it is shown to you. So till now we had completed the solution for first 3 questions. In the next video we will solve the remaining questions of this paper. Thank you.